Hello and welcome to Primecraft, guys. Welcome to Primecraft. Behold the industry. We're making some rabbit stew here, guys. We're making it manually for now. But don't worry, don't worry. So what? We need one more to fill this little chest. Okay, well let's make one more. And if you don't know the recipe for rabbit stew, here it is. Alright. Rabbit, mushroom, jacket potato, carrot, and a bowl. There we go. And there we go. Shulker box full of foodies. Yeah, I've been a little bit busy here. I have some resources now, and yeah. Oh, and I dumped all my stuff in here. And yeah, it's going all right, you know. And this needs to be automated, of course, a lot more than it is. And I thought originally that we were going to work with that today, so you know, I've started digging out tunnels here. I have a tunnel over in the rabbit farm as well, which is the furthest point away from the factory here. So let's see, we need to take this out here, but if we go down here, I've started on this as well. But then as I was doing this, I had this awesome idea for a shop. You know, I'm gonna make a rabbit stew shop, of course, but and I plan to do that from the get-go. But what I got an idea for is you know, what it should look like. So I actually went over to Spawn and started planning that out a little bit. So I think actually we're gonna preempt ourselves a little bit here today and wait with this until maybe next time or something like that, and go over to Spawn. Oh, I need my stuff, of course, and build this shop instead. You know, why not start making the diamonds straight off the bat? You know, why not? So I was looking around Spawn for quite a while before I found this spot where I want to build this farm, or this shop, sorry. Because you know, it's getting kind of crowded out around here, which is cool. It's really cool, because you know, that means we have a lot of stuff. But then I saw this shop here, which is you know, it's Lego's convenient cow, 2 diamonds for 1 stack. And he only has 1 stack in there. Well, I thought, let's pick up the competition, so I dug out this hole. And this, guys, is where we're gonna have our little farm. Now, it's gonna be quite a cool, I keep saying farm, by the way. It's gonna be quite a cool shop, I think. It's gonna look cool, and it's gonna have a cool function. Down here, it's gonna be quite a lot of redstone. Yeah, all in all, obviously, buying the best food in the game is, of course, desirable. I'm going to use some orange clay, red clay, maybe some pink clay, yellow, brown, and green clay. We're going to use spruce logs, jack-o'-lanterns, some spruce wood, acacia wood, iron bars, and then also some glass panes that I haven't got yet. So these are going to be the outer walls of the shop, and this is going to be the interior. This is going to be where the door is at. And basically this is your input chest. You put a diamond in here, and through this orange bit here, 9 rabbit stew comes out. So that's going to be our prize. So what that means is that we have to have an item elevator here. And we have to have a dispenser at the bottom. Pointing upwards, please. Pointing upwards. Upwards words. Oh, honestly. Yes. There we go. So we need to basically have full rows of blocks here and make a little item elevator. Okay, so there's going to be obviously a sensor here. So this will go down here from the diamond, and then it will be item sorted. So there's going to be a little item sorter here that senses the diamond. If it is a diamond that comes in, it'll go through a hopper into a chest where I can pick up the goodies later on. But while doing so, it'll trigger a torch burnout clock that triggers this thing 9 times. Well, 10 times plus, sorry, 8 times plus 1 because of the initial signal. So, we want this thing to be triggered from some sort of signal right about here, I guess. Like that. There you go, it's already working. So if I put in 9 items in this, and then we power this somehow, like that for instance, and then we go up and see. So let's see, I have a stack plus 26 on me now. So if I have 35 when we're done, 34, what? Ah, right, because this only triggered 8 times now. Yeah, but believe me, trust me, it's going to trigger 9 times later on. In point of fact, I can show how that works. So if we put a button on here, go ahead and fill this up again, and then click it. It'll trigger 9 times. Oh! What? Now I think, now I'm thinking that there are server issues here or something. Well, maybe we'll have to raise the price of the stew then. Let's just keep some items in there for now. Okay, so that's the first part of it really already done. Now we can go ahead and maybe look at this, which is the item filter in that. So we need some hoppers. Where's my redstone? Here it is. Hoppers, torch again. We need a comparator for this, and a repeater, which I have. Yeah, I think we're good. So let's ponder this for a second, right? We have, we can't take these out, by the way, they're not necessary. So we can do it all the way up there. Let's see, we're gonna definitely have one hopper there. Well, it's more convenient if we do it in this direction anyway. So let's see. Let's chuck in some hoppers here. Oops. Like that. Okay. In fact, this should be a chest, which I don't have on me, so that's fine. We'll sort that out later. Now, from here, maybe. No, let's do it here. From here, we're gonna have an item sorter. And I've always had this problem, see, where one item always seems to get stuck in the item filter. So in this case, right, what will happen is we'll have items ending up somewhere. Yeah, here. I always have one getting stuck here. And I've never been able to figure out why. I reckon it is a server thing. So we're gonna have to have like an item here always. And then we're gonna have to take the signal out of this here hopper, I think. Yep, that's what we'll do. So we will have a block right about there. Let's see, let's build ourselves up a bit here. We'll have a block here with a comparator on it, and then it'll just basically have to go around, I think, like that. So let's see, dust. Now it could be that simple. However, it's going to be only one item, so I think we need to have a repeater there, and then I don't think that will power. So can this thing be powered from here? If it can, that would be awesome. No, it can't be powered from there. Let's see, let's just see here. What will trigger? So can I have the block down here then? Just out of interest. No. Okay. Well, I can actually. If I put a block there. Yep, that'll do it. Okay, so that's cool. Oh, actually, I want to be able to get up there anyway. So let's see. Let's take that off. And take that on. Put that on. So, of course, there are no items in here. So let's try this out then. If we chuck in 9 things here. And then we put in an item up here. There you go. Fired. How many items are in here? 1. Okay, so the price is going to be 1 diamond for 8, I think. Out of pure necessity. I don't want to have to fiddle with anything other than a burnout clock. So that's that part done. Now, also we need to have an input into this system here. So we're going to have hopper here. And some chests. Let's see. We can take these out, can't we? That's good. Oh yeah, I need to go and get some chests actually, because this is getting. I need chests in various places now, in at least 3 places. So let's see, do I have any chests? I have some chests. That'll do for a start anyway. So what we need here is we need a chest here for rubbish items that don't pass through the filter. We need a diamond chest here. Even that sets it off. That's funny. And of course we need an input chest here. So let's do this a couple of times. And yeah, and while we do this, maybe I should talk to you a little bit about the current events around here. By the time you see this, I will have been in Sweden with the family. So if there is shorter or otherwise missing episodes, that would be the reason why. So now this is full of carrot, rabbit type things. So that fired 9 times, but I think it filled up again, or 8 times. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8, 8, 8. There we go. Okay, yeah, so that's working fine. Now we need, because these don't stack, we need quite a few chests. We're going to fill this up as much as we can. Which isn't terrible amounts, to be honest. Which is kind of going to be maybe a problem, but we'll do this for now. And I think that's about it actually, because I think this thing that I thought that I needed over here, well, I don't need. So I think that's it for that. We need to sort the item filter out as well, and I'll do that off camera. But other than that, we're all right. So now we get to the fun part. Now we get to design this place. So we're gonna have some spruce stuff going on here. We're gonna have actually this is gonna be a very spruce heavy build, but I really like the contrast between the spruce and the orange clay. And the orange clay and the red clay and the brown clay go really well together, and even the yellow clay. So that sort of leads to that. And then the green complements them all very nicely, so that leads to that as well. So there we go. That's how you make the building. Let's see. It's gonna sort of be a framework of this sprucey stuff here, I think you'll find. And this is gonna be the doorway, of course. So we'll do it like a normal doorway, like this. And I think we'll just drag it all the way up like that. And this one finally, like this. Okay, that's our little cage. Now, I think we're gonna have even more. We're gonna have logs going here and here as well. But I need more logs. More, I say. Give me more. I have lots. That's part of the reason I went for this. Oh, wrong. So we go like that, and then we do orange clay in the middle here. And then on the corners we're going to have windows, but I don't have any at the moment. And let's just put a block there for now. Then we need some cobble. Surely I have some cobble. Yes. I should have plenty over here, for instance. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so let's make some cobble stairs. So we're gonna have an acacia and cobble roof. So that's gonna be interesting. Basically, we're gonna do basically what I normally do, really, which is I line it with something, usually cobble, and then I have something else, usually spruce logs, but in this case acacia logs, or acacia, well, not logs, acacia stairs. There we go, like that. Okay guys, okay, so now this is what it looks like. I like it, although it's quirky, you know, it's quirky, but yeah, I like it. The gables even give you sort of a hint as to what is gonna go on here on the front anyway. We're gonna have a mix of mainly orange, but quite a lot of brown, yellow, red, and green hardened clay on the floor around here as a base, and then we're gonna do some other bits as well. So let's just start chucking some in, and yeah, I think it'll look good. I did a test actually in creative, and it looked alright. Although it's not going to be for everybody, you know. It's not, it's not easily digestible, this theme. So yeah, but let's see. Let's put all my shortcut boxes away, and some bits like that. And by away I mean out. Now with the shortcut boxes, by the way, I find that I bring so many materials to to each build. It's like, oh, I can bring that box, and I can bring that box. Oh, yeah, I can bring that box too. Oh yeah, go on, bring all the boxes, why don't we? Okay, so yeah, so we have a courtyard here, you might say. I think it's looking great myself. But yeah, I do understand if you don't like it, but I make it. It makes me think of sort of constructed autumn or something like that. So it's how I would make an autumn landscape in Minecraft, and it sort of ties in quite well with 1, 2, 3, with the whole away with you sign, rabbit stew theme. So we are getting there with this. We're not quite done yet. We need to have our statues here and here, and for that we need some more spruce. Yes sir. Some of that, some of that. Where's my yellow clay? Here. Excellent. I wonder if I'm gonna have enough clay. Well, I do have stuff. I have dye is what I'm trying to say. I might have to take these lamps down, by the way. We'll see how this goes. Now let's see here. We want to have, do we want to have it like that? Like that? No, we want to be here. Sorry, I'm trying to measure something out here. Bear with me and you will see where I'm going with this. We're gonna have some logs here. Like this. This is obviously a circle, but we're going to take away the bottom bit. Like that. And then I need some sort of way to get in here. So there we go. And then we're gonna have logs here on the outsides, like that. And we're gonna have some dirt in the middle here. We can actually do dirt like that as well. And now we need this stuff here. I'm sure you understand where I'm going with this now. Let's see. I think we're gonna make that one a red block. Let's grab all the stuff and have it on our bars. Why don't we? So make that red, make there a yellow, and then a red thing like that. There we go. Rabbit stew. And we're gonna do the same on the other side. And then I need to think about lights. Okay, so do we need to take the lamps down? No, the lamps can actually stay. That's excellent. That is excellent news. Okay, I'm gonna chuck up one of them on the other side and then we'll have a look. Oh, and I'm gonna try and get some windows as well. So, this is starting to look alright now. I brought some glass. I put in light grey stained glass here. I think that looks alright. It looks alright from the inside, which is really, honestly, the main point. And I put in glowstone lamps in the ceiling. And we're going to put in some glowstone lamps, I think, on the floor as well. But how? But how? Okay, so I guess... Well, I guess really we don't want to really point out that there are lights here, so we'll just try and hide them a little bit in inconspicuous places. So that means like that. That's hardly visible, is it? Maybe one here. Maybe you just basically go where there is red clay. This is a typical one, although it's alone, so it'll look like I put it in just because of it. But if you watched this video, you know that it was actually there to begin with. Alright, so let's do that. Yeah, why not one here as well? We might as well have... I'm gonna fall down, aren't I? Might as well have proper lighting here. And actually I have no way to get up now. So I'm gonna have to make a hole. Oh. Iron bar. So what do we have here? Maybe that? Yeah, I'm sure that's fine. So like that. And yeah, we're nearing some sort of completion there. Obviously I need to put grass in over here again, but that's a minor concern. Do we need one here? Yeah, why not? Why not? Luxury. That's what this is all about. That's what this is all about, guys. So, we're gonna put up some signs. That's the thing we need to do still. Let's put light here. Oh. Not falling for it twice. There we go. Area lit up. Let's put in some signs. I have a sign, in fact. And I need a door as well. So, this sign is simply gonna say insert coin here. If you play arcade games, or if you have played arcade games at any point in your life, you will know what I'm referring to. So, and up here it's going to have the price. So we are saying Bunny-o-Matic. 1 diamond equals 8 rabbit stew. Alright, so there we go. Insert coin here. You insert the coin, you get your rabbit stew, everybody's happy. Bob's your uncle, as we say, in this day and age. We also need a door. And we need some more signs as well, I guess, because we need to... Well, what I really want to do is I want to go over to... yeah, that's fine. I want to go over to Trends banner shop and order myself a banner. That's what I really want to do. So how about that? No, no, no. Okay, we need a different type of door in the end. But we'll leave that there for now. I don't think I have any other type of wood. So, I've polished this up a little bit more. We have a sign here. Welcome to the Bunny-o-Matic. We have a birch door. Believe it or not, we have a birch door. Yeah, that's what looks best in this case, I guess. I went over to request a banner, so hopefully we'll get that by next time. But yeah, this is going to have to be it, guys. Thank you for watching. And yeah, thank you for watching, guys. Leave a comment about what you think of this very daring design, if I might say so myself. And I will see you next time, guys. Alright? Bye-bye!